Yo, this the One Nation Podcast864, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? I got a special guest in here tonight, man. This is family right here, man. This is my brother, you know what I'm saying? My dude, David, a.k.a. DK, doing this thing, man. How you feeling tonight, bro?
Doing all right, bro. I'm doing good.
That's good, man. I had to start off with some kind of music, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it going good, man. But look, bro, I've been checking you out. I'm glad to have you on. I've been dying to get you on here for a minute. I said, shit, brother, he moving too much. He doing this thing.
Yeah.
But, bro, to be honest, the things I think, you know, I've seen you accomplish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you a long time, whatever. And it feels good to have, you know, somebody you grew up with on the podcast, see them doing their thing too, man. That's major. But, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a lot of people hitting me up. Man, David doing this, David doing that. I said, David doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and can you tell because I seen the transition. Yeah. But can you tell the people a little bit like what it was like, you know, going from this stage to doing the management thing in Atlanta now? Because I seen you do that. Can you tell the people a little bit about that?
Man, it's pretty much just going after what's yours. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's going after something that's been put in inside of you that
right
you couldn't help. So
you're right.
You just got to be obedient to that and go for what's yours and go your own path, your own journey. And you know, don't nobody else's life. This is your life.
You're right.
This is my life.
You're right. It's your life,
do
bro.
what I have to do to make me.
And can't nobody tell you how to live it either, bro. It's yours.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And something else, man, I talked to the people a little bit about, man. Did you ever think that you'll be where you're at today? You know what I mean? We all have, and that's what I mean when I say that, we all have dreams. You know, when you're growing up, you got dreams of being this, being that. But then sometimes things happen. We all get derailed or things don't go a certain way. But to see where you come from to now, how does it feel, bro?
I mean, when you start off, you know that's your whole intent to go where what you see. So I visit myself being in places, you know what I'm saying? How I mapped out how I did, no. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't see that. You know, when you start, you just see the finish line. You don't see all that in between. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how I mapped out now, but I see myself doing what I'm doing, you know, just music, just, you know, when I was younger, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just loved the music itself when I was younger.
I got you.
I didn't see all this, but
I feel you.
Once I started walking to my own and like, damn, you know, I could do this.
Yeah. And see, that's what a lot of people got to understand, man, that, you know, you once you, all right, let me put it like this. As you're a kid, you know, you're up under your parents, but you're gonna grow up one day. And like you just said, you got to come into your own. You know what I'm saying? And once you come into your own, I feel like, okay, if it's something that you feel like you can put your all in and do it, you go get it and you go do it. And that's what a lot of people need to understand, man. So if y'all watching this, you heard what he just said. I'm telling it to you too. You got to grow into your own person, come into who you really want to be. And if it's something that you really want to do, go after it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this something people got to understand, D. It don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say something I'm pretty sure you can piggyback off of. I'll let you talk about it. It's a lot go on behind the scenes of a lot of things that you do that you don't know. And what I mean by that is like the grind, the hard work. You know, a lot of people think success comes it can be at your fingertips, but it gets a little further because you got to grind and do a lot of things to get there. Right. Now, let me ask you this. Since you've been doing your thing, what's one of the biggest challenges that you face, you know, getting into the music game?
Is many challenges.
I know.
It's many challenges, just like with anything.
But put it like this. You know, they say when one door closes, God open another one.
Right.
Let these people know, man. 'Cause I got a little cousin. I hope you're watching this. He's rapping. He's doing his thing. Want to be an artist. But what I try to tell him, it's gonna be many doors closed on you. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you got breath in your body, you got these 2 feet. You got to keep stepping and going.
I mean, you can't stop. You know, that's sometimes that's the only difference between me and the next man. I just didn't stop. Like,
that's right.
You know, everybody born with a gift or whatever. It's just if you utilize it, you just keep going. So you know, sometimes you may have to slow down a little bit. You know, stuff happen.
You're right.
But you know, just stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Stay on it.
And
but,
I hope
you're gonna have mishaps. You know what I mean? But if this is really for you, if this is really what you see, if it's really what your passion is, you just gotta stick with it.
That's right.
If you listen to any successful person, anybody who made it, the same story is they stuck with it. They didn't stop.
You're right. They kept going.
They just kept going.
And see, that's what a lot of y'all gotta understand, man. You're gonna have times where, like he was saying, it's gonna get rough. You're gonna have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing. That's why I tell y'all like all the time, man, because I know I've had doors shut on me, but the difference between me and the person that didn't make it, I didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I kept going. I kept pushing. But that's a little bit about that, man. Now, I want to ask you this, because maybe I can learn. You know, I have people on, and believe it or not, I learned something from everybody that I have on the podcast. So the biggest thing is taking that leap of faith. Like, because, I mean, it's some people I know be like, yo, I can do this, I can do that, but I don't want to do this no more. Can you kind of explain that? Or did you take a leap of faith and say, you know what? I'm going to leave what I'm doing alone. I'm going to pursue this. How did that happen?
Man, it's so many stages in my life where, you know.
I feel
you. At one point in time, I was doing it full time, and then I had to get a 9 to 5 to back it up, and then I went back into it full time, and then I had to get some on the side of it far as part time job. So you know what I'm saying? It's whatever you can't look at nobody else but your situation and be like, what's best for me? Exactly. Sometimes I made some mistakes, and you know what I'm saying, on the way. Yeah. But you gotta look at your situation and say, what's best for me. Sometimes you can't jump out there and you know what I'm saying, you can't provide for you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? They could be a major mistake, or you know what I'm saying, and trying to live up to the Joneses.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to look at the situation, pretty much, bro.
Yeah, you're right. And like you said, live up to the Joneses, man. And anybody watching this, man, don't try to copy the next person if you can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I see a lot of people, you know, they say, well, I'm homeboy doing this, I'm going to do this. No, bro, you got to live your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to
know your limits.
Exactly.
Nobody know you better than you.
Exactly. You know, and let them know it's going to come to them. It's going to come to you when it's ready, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just you gotta stay in your lane. That's what I call it. Stay in your lane, and God going to bless you. You know what I mean? You stay humble, stay down till you come up, like they always say, and you going to make it, man. But like you said, you said it was different challenges for you. I'm pretty sure, because I know that industry is pretty hectic sometimes, man.
I mean, you gotta, you know, it's different doors and and it's different levels. And
I feel
different doors and circles. So you just gotta maneuver. You know, just you know, if you got a gift to talk to people, you got a gift to you know, be in different places and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know,
I got
it is what it is, but. You know, it's definitely challenges. You know, any artist out there, like anybody doing anything. Yeah. You know, if it's really your passion, and it's really what you want to do,
make it happen.
You know, just keep going.
Keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep going. You know if you dope or not. You know if you see yourself doing this on stage in front of a big crowd, doing it for a living. Yeah. And if you don't see yourself like that, just go ahead and do something else.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna talk about that. I'm glad you said that. And you know, nobody's perfect, man. You know, I done made mistakes. We all done made mistakes. And what I want people to know, don't beat yourself up over it. You feel me? So you got to understand something. You're going to make mistakes in life. You can't get down on the first mistake you make, because believe it or not, they ain't going to be the last damn mistake you make. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some. But another thing, man, you got to watch your circle. You feel me? You know, just the people that you have around you, you know, and you know, sometimes, man, people are here, you know, for good, but then sometimes you got some people here to, you know, penny pinch and get, you know, try to ride your way. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's something I'm pretty sure you've seen that. I
mean, yeah, you know, but it is what it is.
It is.
Ain't nobody gonna Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you till you got some motion or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
You got some
you're right.
motion, then
you're right.
It's just how it go.
You're right.
You can't do nothing about that. But you know, my thing is the same relationship we had before is the same relationship we gonna have when you see me on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Well, tell me this, man. We got give me something you can tell these. We got a lot of artists in the upstate, right? A lot of cats, man. Is there any kind of advice you can give to these guys out here? Like, I know we always say keep pushing, keep going, man, but sometimes it's like I could tell they get very frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they ain't gonna make it. But my pitch was like Atlanta was, and I said this on my last podcast, like Atlanta was like 10, 15 years ago when we was coming up like 02, 03, right around that area. You see all them boys getting that money and, you know, putting each other on. All of them was coming together to do it. And you still see it because, you know, the South really took over. You know what I mean? Yeah. But is there any words you can give to the artists right here and where we from? You know, like, if y'all boys just put your egos a little bit to the side, you know, you come together, you might, I ain't gonna say might, you can probably do the same thing that the boys in Atlanta did. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come together and make that happen. Is there anything you can tell these artists out here that's watching right now, man? For real, because I see it in them.
Yeah. I mean, but honestly, bro, like, it's a different time, man. There's so much intricate stuff in the streets,
right?
Bro, and you know what I'm saying? In this rap game now, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll be good. Everybody come together on that, bro. But you know, everybody just basically got their own people. Got
their own people they rock with, their own lane.
Secure it. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest build with that, and you know what I'm saying, go hard with that, and put the city on by you doing that. You know what I'm saying, with your people, and you put the city on. That's gonna put everybody on.
They're gonna lead the most connection
or whatever you come from.
I got you.
But we live in a different time. Back then, you know, you could come together, but it just so. You know, it's just a different generation now. You know?
Yeah, and it's totally, it's totally different.
I would like to see everybody get together though.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But there's something I think that's a roadblock we've been running into for years. You know, and you know, I can't say it'll never happen because you know I know this Black History Month. Shout out to Dr. King. We all had a dream, and I still feel like we can come together as one. And it's one of them things, man, where you want to see it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in order for it to happen, that artists, ourselves, we got to look ourselves in the mirror and change something. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
just be about peace. Like I said, everybody just, everybody got their emotion and move, and I ain't got to hate you over there or have no personal beef with you over there.
Gotcha.
Doing the same thing I'm doing, and we do this thing together, and you know,
you right, bro.
Get together as all peace or whatever. It ain't got to be no.
You right about that. You right about that. I hope y'all heard that. Cause I've been telling y'all the same thing. I'm glad to let it come out somebody else's mouth, man, and y'all can hear that, man. Yeah. But bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was thinking about you the other day. I wish I could. I seen the post I shared on Facebook with you. And this is why I wanted to know.
Which one are you talking about?
The interview. You was with the management team, I think.
Talking about
but I'm like, my Brett in the background just. I say, man, what is he doing? I say, you know what? I'm gonna get him on the podcast. I'm gonna make him talk, man. Because believe it or not, I just want to say, man, you know, I've seen you. We grew up, you know, and I'm proud of you, bro. You know, and I'm not trying to piggyback off Drink Champs when they say give you your flowers, but bro, I want you to keep grinding. You got my respect. You already know that, man. And you know, it just to me, bro, it feels good seeing people do good. You know, anyway. But when you see somebody that you know you close to, you know, it feels good, bro. Cause I mean,
I was chilling.
Man. Brett was in the back.
So, but I could know you been on there for like two couple hours.
Oh, y'all was on there for a minute.
Yeah.
You was probably tired though, bro.
It been long days. It been long days.
Yeah. So
you know
now let me ask you this.
But I was chilling though, like, you know, hold it down.
You said long days. Let me ask you this. You ain't got to go in depth with it about what you're doing, but give me a day for what you do.
I mean,
so let me how you get up in the morning.
Days, bro. I still gotta, you know what I'm saying, and make money. You know what I'm saying. Do handle what I'm supposed to handle and everything. And it just varies, bro. It's just I could be on phones all day.
I bet you do.
I could be on phone all day. You know what I'm saying. I could be different meetings or networking. It's just different things, bro. I can't even.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how is the networking in Atlanta, bro?
Networking in Atlanta, the networking in Atlanta is how you make it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you can just be out there to be out there.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you said that.
You be out there, be out there, or you can, you know what I'm saying, be out there to put the contacts you get to use and move when you're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, it is what it is, man. Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? To me, I love Atlanta.
I know you do. It is, bro.
It's the mecca for us, bro. I can't express that enough.
Yeah, and you said that countless of times, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to understand, like you said, with the networking, man. If you're networking, how I want to put this to the best term. Like you say, don't just be out there, just be out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of people feel like, you know, they get shot. No, when you're networking, you can't be that. If you're doing anything, you can't be shot. You got to get out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you may come cross paths with. You feel me? And then at the same time, I'm gonna talk to some of y'all too. Make sure you got your business stuff right, your cards or whatever you got to represent you, because you don't want to just be like, yo, I do this, then somebody asks for something. You be like, well, you know, I ain't got it. So stay up on your networking game, man, because here at Spunkburg, you know, we're damn sure not Atlanta. You know what I mean? But I still just feel like it's a lot of talent here. You know, not just on the music scene, but you know, we got a lot of stuff people do behind the scene, artists, you know, painters and stuff like that. And bro, I just want y'all to understand, when you networking, you heard from him himself. You know, don't just be out there. You got 24 hours in the day, right? Don't be out there 14 just not doing nothing. You decide you want to grind the other 10. Well, you got to sleep sometime. But now you done wasted your whole day. You feel me? Now, let me ask you something. How did you get, how do I want to put it? How did you really get started with the music thing?
How'd I get, the whole shit?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, since I was younger, I always just listened to it. And I always, for some reason, I always looked beyond just the music. I always thought about, who put the songs together? I thought beyond just, some people just listen to the music.
You're right.
But when I was young, I listened to the music and I was like, damn, who put the songs together?
Who made it?
And then when people feature each other, like, damn, who put that together? You know what I'm saying? You know, how I distribute. I used to get the CDs. You know, when we came up, we had CDs.
You're right.
So I used to get the CDs. I used to lug and say I used to get cash money was my thing.
I already know.
I used to go to Second City, you know what I'm saying? Get cash money. They used to drop all the time. So
every time.
I look inside of it and just be like, I was into that.
You was into that part.
I was like, darn, I was fascinated with it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
No, that was just like a foreshadow of what to come. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's dope.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all I can say. That's what began it, and then far as getting in the industry, you know, I did a little rapping or whatever.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I rapped a little bit, you know. And but then I started bringing artists on. I was like, you know, I love this. Putting together their CDs and working with them and, you know, bringing the best out of them and then promoting it. And, I was like, man, I love this.
And see, I didn't know that about you, bro. Well, I mean, you different because I wasn't looking in the CD. I was just listening to the track. You know what I'm saying?
And then, I was so, see, that's what I'm saying. You know, back then, you know, we had CDs. I rearranged the songs and how I thought
how you thought it should go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
bro, you the first person I heard say that. I didn't know that, bro. So you feel like, yo, this should go here and maybe this one should.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, bro, that's dope. Yeah, boy, you hit me over the head with that one.
But I didn't know that what it was, though.
I was
just doing it. I didn't know this was A&R type. Like,
yeah.
Producing type stuff. Like I was just
okay. Well, bro, you got me beat because I damn sure ain't never thought of that. Yeah. You know, I get a track, I'm ready to go listen.
But it was stuff you was doing that you didn't know that was your purpose at the time.
True. It was a lot of things.
If you look back, you be like, and see, that was like a
it was like
a precursor or whatever. That was like a, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
To what you were doing now, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think the one I can really stands out, of course, what my mom told me, but I'm gonna go a little further than that. You know, I always felt like I can reach people. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people, right? And I had friends, cousins, stuff like that. Whenever I used to be like this, man, damn, why when they always got a problem, they come to me? You know, I can't give you too much, but I always gave them enough to get over the hump. And that, you know, and my mom was like, yo, you got a gift. Didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Open your mouth. You can do some things. What the hell is you talking about, mama? And now look, you know what I'm saying, doing the podcast. And it's just, you're right, bro, because once you find what you love, you're passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm dedicated to this just like you is to the music thing. Because, see, I seen you with the music, you know, over the years. But I had no idea you was like that, you know, behind the scene. Like, yo, this is what I really want to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, you know, like, I'm an 80s baby, so, like, I don't...
Yeah, we all do.
I'm on social media because I have to be just because of what I'm doing. But, like, I don't put everything on. Like, I just be doing what I'm doing. Then I'm like, oh, dang, I got to post something. Then I post something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, it ain't my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people don't know exactly what I do. It's cool like that. I'm okay with that.
Okay. You well, I'll tell you what, let me drop a jewel on us right quick. Let's see. Give the people something now. You probably everybody got a million of them. But give the people something that they don't know about you, that you want to tell. Not that you don't want to tell, but they don't know. Like if they on the outside looking in.
I ain't got no more drink.
You ain't got hit the ground. Hit the ground.
What they don't know. I want some more drink.
Hit the ground, yeah.
What they don't know about me.
Cause see, I want this when you tell it. I want them to be like, hey, I didn't know. You know, I didn't know that. I mean, cause we got people we went to school with and people you done met like. Don't nobody know everything about everybody. You know what I'm saying? So drop us a little something, just something small. And they be like, damn, I didn't know he was into that or something you could be into. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Is it tough? Is it tough for him, ladies and gentlemen? That he want y'all to even know. He ain't got to tell you.
I'm into so much stuff. I'm into
this good, y'all.
I mean, I'm into like country music.
See that? That's something y'all didn't know about. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was in the country. How long you been in the country music?
For a long time.
Bro, I didn't know that, bro. I didn't see what I'm saying. There's something you can. That's why I tell y'all about this podcast. It's something you can learn from somebody every day on this podcast, man.
But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, bro.
There we go. Wait. I was waiting, bro. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, like, you know, cause I love music. So like even when we're coming up, but you know, Britney Spears and me, bro. But I was like effing with it, like, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, I went like listening to
it. I feel you.
You watch the TV when it come on, like, oh, this.
You know what I'm saying? Oh
shit. You know what I'm saying? NSYNC, all that.
Yeah. Bro, you sound like Sade now, boy.
I wasn't like playing it in my car.
You wasn't playing it in the whip, but you.
But when it come on TV, like this, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, black people wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So it had some rhythm to it. But
you're right.
I was like, damn, this is hard though. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that though. I give you that. A lot of people don't know that.
That's the one there, y'all.
I'm kind of eclectic though. I'm eclectic. Yeah, like I like everything.
See, well, he dropped the jewel. Y'all, I'm gonna drop one too. When it comes to music, I like Prince. Okay,
Prince hard.
Prince was hard. I just couldn't get with the high heels he had on, but the brother was dope, man. Purple Rain was like one of my favorite, you know, movies of all time. You know what I'm saying? And who I had a crush on him, Apollonia. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight up real with you. See, that's why I tell y'all, it's something you can learn every day. Y'all didn't know that about him. I didn't know that about him either. I damn near grew up with him.
When we were coming up, like everybody was like Prince or Michael. I was like Bobby Brown though. Yeah. See, I was Bobby Brown all day. Like,
I feel you. I feel you.
It was like I would cry. I seen him I remember I was younger. I seen him on stage humping the girl.
Yeah.
Like, damn, okay.
Bobby, what I want to see what it's about.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel you,
everybody
bro.
like Michael, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
everybody was like Michael Jackson.
I was with Bobby Brown, bro.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? New edition Bobby Brown. Shouts out to Bobby Brown, man. You heard that, bro. Yeah, that Joker got some crazy stories too, man. I ain't got all day for Bobby Brown, man. But yeah, man, that's something, that I didn't know, bro. And it's good to, to hear that, because a lot of people look from the outside looking in. It's still this thing that people like to judge a book, before they really get to read.
But my whole thing is, bro, be real, was just like, what I had to learn, bro, is just, and I know, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even gonna cuss on, but it's just, you gotta F with everybody. You got to. It's not just saying that, it's really real. Applying it, bro, because a lot of us, we're in the information era, like we got all this information, bro, but ain't nobody really applying it. They just looking at it and be like, okay. But you really gotta apply this stuff. And when you apply it, you really be like, I really can't live for you. Like, because when I'm down by myself, I only got this time to do what all I want to do. And I can't just be worried about, dang, he was rocking with me, or what you say was that. I just got to go. Like, just got to go.
I'm going to be real
fit
with
or you're not.
I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to touch on something about me and my partner, Nate. He know this. That, what you just said, you ain't got time to worry about this person going to rock with you or not. You living for yourself. Yeah. I dealt with that. I went through that for a minute, and I finally came out of that about a year and a half ago, bro. And I see things so different now. I mean, even the stress level is gone. I find myself just with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Because if a person decides to stop rocking with you or whatever, okay, cool. Don't let it dwell on you. Keep going. People come in and out your life for a season. Like people say, God say. But at the same time, man, that's good, because you're right. You gotta deal with everybody, and you can learn a lot from people, man, that you don't think you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? You might have pushed them off. I don't know nothing about that motherfucker, something like that. But, bruh, real talk, you can learn a lot from a lot of people, man, and that's real, bro.
It's just like, I always, like, when I think my mid-20s, but I learned a lot about wisdom, bro, and just studying wisdom in the Bible and wisdom, a lot of places, bro. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a scripture that say the Bible, that, like, wisdom stand in the middle of the street, screaming, and nobody want it, bro. Nobody want wisdom, bro. Everybody just walking around with this false wisdom, bro. Like, so I always apply wisdom, bro. I get wisdom from no matter who it is. You. Anybody, somebody younger than me. And you know what I'm saying? I listen. God gave us 2 ears for a reason.
That's right.
I really listen, and people may like, are you quiet or you in the back? I'll just be like, I be listening, baby.
You be chill. Observing. Yeah, you be listening to what they're saying. You're observing what they're saying. And like you say, you can get wisdom from any age. You know what I'm saying? It be younger than you, older than you, or whatever, man. You can get wisdom just by being in a crowd. And if somebody's speaking, you just be like, yo, take that in. Because a lot of people, they like you say, wisdom in the middle of the street screaming. Don't nobody want it. A lot of people are like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, bro. Screaming. Like, yo, you don't want none of this.
Woman, she's screaming.
Yeah, like, you don't even want this? Like, really? Like, this is what you do, man. But that's dope, bro. And like I say, man, that wisdom, we all need it. You know what I'm saying? And and if y'all looking at it, like you say, when it's screaming, don't be shy to apply the pressure to it. Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Find out what's really going on. Because at the end of the day, like you say, you only got yourself. You came in this world alone, you're going to leave this world alone. So why not make the best of it while you're here? You know what I'm saying? Get your thoughts together. Listen. God gave you 2 ears, like Dave said. Listen. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, bro. If somebody is trying to tell you something for your own good, and y'all know what's for your good or not, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, I used to be like this. I used to, mother try to tell me something. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But even though they are telling me something that I need to hear, I didn't want to listen. By all means, y'all listen, because it's what I want to say. I think it's like, it's the truth in everything. There's some truth in everything. Now, I ain't tell y'all to go out here and do nothing crazy, nothing stupid, but just pay attention and listen, man. And y'all done heard that from him too, man. And I swear to God, I didn't know the Britney Spears thing, bro. You really know.
I mean, just like whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what group? What's the show? TRL?
Yeah, I remember TRL.
You know what I'm saying? Just stuff that came on there. I was like,
MTV.
Like people like us, like they probably just turned it. But I was like, I was like, damn. And like, this is hard.
Yeah,
you know
you was listening
to me, it was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
It wasn't my everyday music I listened to, like, you know what I'm saying, Hot Boys or Juvie type nothing. But when they come on TV, like, I didn't turn it. I was like, damn, this is hard. Like,
I'm gonna tell you another chick that I used to like, Fergie. You remember her?
Yeah.
It was a track she had, man, that my mom used to play. And I hear it in my mind right now, man, but it was something about it. And then I started, now, I didn't start listening to all genres. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like jazz a little bit, but it wasn't until I got like about 3 years ago, bro, that I just started listening to every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I had listened to more of it when I was younger.
So that's why I said like when I look back, like, you know what I'm saying, that could be why I could work with female artists now. I manage female artists. Okay. I done work with female artists and produce CDs and stuff like that with female artists. So that probably why that when they came on, see, people gotta get in tune with themselves.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
right. You're right.
It's deep. Like, we ain't got time for that, but it's deep. You gotta get in tune with yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
you're right,
pay
man.
attention to yourself because
you're right. You're right about that, bro.
It's deep. You gotta pay attention to yourself.
Now, how is the speaking of the, you know, you managing artists? Now, I know we done went through it. You say you know you was always in the music stuff like that, but I know it's a lot go into that, right? I'm pretty sure I ain't pretty familiar with it, but it's something that I've always been interested in. I just been wanting to know, like, you got the artist, you're the manager, right? Now, when you're managing. Now, is that up to you to, you know, basically get them out there? You know what I'm saying? Or is it that it's like a 50-50 thing?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
It's a 50-50 thing.
Okay.
And, it's up to both parties.
Okay.
To get their artist, which is the product, out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Look at it like a product. You gotta get it out there. And, you know, as a manager, it's your job to do that. You know what I'm saying? To do that. And but as an artist, which is that's your brand, your product, you should be
doing it too.
Doing it ahead of the right manager. Some cases you got artists that want the manager to come in and do all the work.
Yeah, that's why I was getting
like
that.
It just don't work like that. You
Gotcha.
But what I learned in this business, you got to have motion. If you ain't got no motion, ain't nobody gonna rock with you. Like, you gotta, cause it's so much work.
I got
you. Know what I'm saying? If you ain't already in the mix already, it's hard to get it done. So like, you gotta have some motion, man. Anybody gonna rock with you too tight like that. You know
You're right, cause I've always want to know that, like, cause I like you just broke down. I've heard stories of artists. Well, some artists be like, yo, it's the management thing. Then I hear some managers be like, no, it's a 50-50 thing, like what you said. But you being the first manager I have on here, I wanted to ask you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's
okay.
You really, if you want to manage, you really gotta. This is what you want to do. This really, you know, you gotta be about it and be about the artist.
I got you.
And, you know, have that best interest.
That's true, bro.
That hard.
That's true, man.
But as an artist, you really gotta set the tone and set the motion yourself and set the coach yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the manager, what he's supposed to do is just come in and manage what you already got. If you already ain't got nothing, there's no need to have a manager. There's nothing I can really do because you ain't got nothing.
There's nothing you can really do for him. I got you.
Know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You just drop a song. Some people just drop a song.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
I got you.
I can't manage that.
You're right.
So
You're
what
right.
you want to do, you want to drop a song, and then you want to look for your local performances or whatever.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go shoot down to Atlanta. You ain't got to, you know, it's just where you at in your career. You got to be honest with yourself.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So if Greenville don't know you, then
what makes you think?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I got
because you gotta look at it like if you go do these local performances, then when a big name come to the city, you can be an opener act, and then people who been coming to your shows locally already know about you.
Know who you are.
Now you got a following coming to your whole that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you just got to know your at and get some motion going. And, you know what I'm saying? Before you even think about a manager. You know what I'm saying? But unless you in a situation where you've been rocking with people and somebody you know who good at that, and, you know, you already got the situation already. You know, a situation like that too. But, you know, you just gotta get some motion first.
I got you, man. And that's like I say, I've always wanted to know that, man. And like you say, if they don't know you here, you know, what makes you think they're gonna know you big time, you know, down in the big city. And at the same time, I remember, like you say, piggyback off what you said when we was coming through, you know, them boys had the they was on the corner passing their CDs out, you know, different things like that from the Trump, man. It was
good times.
It was, and I feel like
CDs.
Yeah, man, and I feel like back then, social media wasn't popping like that. No. So it was, to me, maybe you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. It seemed like to me, the grind was more appreciated. It was harder back then. Tell me about that.
I wouldn't say it was hard. I mean, it was a little bit harder as far as getting like exposure.
Gotcha.
But when you know, like I said, when I was rapping, and then I fell in love behind the scenes stuff. So I was rapping, then I got a printer. One of my first investments was a printer. I got a printer so I could print out my own CD covers. And then I did that, and then I got a CD duplicator.
Oh, you did the whole
So I can have my own CDs, and then when artists come on, I got his own CDs. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, darn, I ain't paying nobody to do none of that. So I got my own studio. You know what I'm saying? I went bullshit. Like, I had my own stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Just putting into it. And but I say all that to say, I was putting out CDs. So you can sell CDs. You go perform, you sell CDs for $5.
$5.
People fuck with it for $5.
They would.
You even sell for $10 if people fuck with it. You can even sell as a donation and people give you $20.
Yeah, you right about that.
You know what I'm saying? It was
right
good
about that.
As far as that aspect.
Yeah.
But you know, you kind of be known regionally. You know what I'm saying? And but when social media came,
I got you.
It gave this generation opportunity to, you know,
get it out
more
everybody.
Exposure.
Yeah.
But it get less money on the as far as independently. You know what I'm saying? As far as selling your stuff starting out.
Gotcha.
Back up where when we did it, you said CDs. Like I said, you can get $20 a CD up to $20 CD.
Right.
And all you did was put, you know, that one CD may cost you 30 cents.
30 cents.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you can buy by the case. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas now you put stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
Most of it's free. People gonna listen to it. It's streaming. You get your back end through, you know, the digital distributions, whatever. But that's the difference now. But you get more exposure now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You get more exposure now. Yeah. So you know, it's just how it go. You know
it's like a generational thing. Yeah. I got you. Thing, you know? I got you. Well, bro, I know I see a lot of that, and I'm like, yo, and I just think sometimes, yo, what if social media was popping back, you know, back then when, you know, we was coming through, man, because it seemed like everybody just, with one of these, with a phone, bro, you can just do, you can do
like
things,
I tell you, any artists out there, just take advantage.
Yeah,
like you said, everybody got a phone, so if you call yourself an artist, like don't wait on no manager, just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Every day you should be making something. Like there's no.
Listen to
that.
Y'all.
Said, back then we just had CDs. You had to hope people. You go out there. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
you're
now
right.
You can just wake up and you really post yourself in the bed.
You're right. I've seen it happen.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it really ain't no excuse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So because like when artists come to me, I'm gonna look at you. I really gonna look at you people's shit.
Yeah.
I really go look, and then I'll be like, damn, like. What I supposed to do?
Yeah, what you want me to do? Yeah,
I ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah, he just keeping it 100 though. That's real, man. People need to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you don't.
Want me to do with
don't sugarcoat nothing, man. You know, tell it like it is, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. I mean, I'm glad I had you on, man. I had to catch you. You know what I'm saying? Because but what I want to do, bro, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do something later on in the year. I want to have you come back on. But we gonna do it a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? Have a good little time, you know, and we gonna I like to touch base with everybody that's on to see where they at, from here to where they at later. And, I just like to stay in contact with everybody because I've had some artists on. You're the first manager I've had on. I've had some people with some businesses on, man. And that's what the One Nation Podcast864 is all about. I tell y'all this, you can be anybody and come on my platform. Simple as that. It's not for this person or this group or just for, celebrities or whatever. And I ain't got there yet, but I feel like I got one. My dog right here. But he's looking. But no, man, I really do want y'all to understand that this is for anybody. If you got a business, I'm here to promote you. I'm here to do whatever, man. And all you gotta do is just give me a shout out on the book or wherever. And man, let me see if I can get my assistant in here. Miss Assistant. Probably can't get her, man. So what we gonna do? I hear somebody running. There it is. That's my assistant, man. Look, man, it was an honor, bro, to have you on here tonight. Like I say, I want to get you back again. We can get deep into some things, man. Really, we can, bro. Sure. But is there anything you want to tell the podcast and the listeners to be on the lookout for, or just drop them a jewel before they go, or what?
You know what I'm saying? Follow me at, on Instagram, Dave DK _ DAVEDK _.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just, everybody to get to what they doing, you know what I'm saying, on their grind. And, wish success to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Follow my artist, J Money and Caution.
Okay.
Rap group out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
So, coming like that, man.
And y'all do that, man. Y'all definitely listen to what he's saying, follow it up, man. And bro, it was a pleasure to have you on. And I dap everybody up before I go. And this is the One Nation Podcast 864, and I see you later. Peace.